What's poppin', Connor? Hi, today is February 27th, 2019. I'm Abby.
And I'm Amaya, and we're your anchors for today.
On today's show, we will talk about a bill to give teachers a $5K raise and another road closing in the Woodlands.
Also, we got Justin Gates and Chastity Duncan, our special guests, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap.
The teachers of Texas might be looking at a pay raise in the near future. Texas Senate Bill 3 would grant every teacher a $5,000 raise. State senators are asking for a $3.7 billion public funding to make this happen. Educators say they're cautiously optimistic about the possible raise. They all say that the raise is definitely needed. Jackie Anderson, a special education teacher for more than 30 years, says, "I do love it and that's why I do it, but at the same time, I don't want to be living in the poorhouse doing it." She also mentions that the pay raise is long overdue and that it would help every educator with everyday life.
In other news, Six Pines Drive to the north between Woodlands Parkway and Timberlodge Place will be closed today and tomorrow afternoon in order to pour concrete, weather permitting, of course, for the westbound lane and turn lane at the intersection along Woodlands Parkway. Once this work is complete, crews will open up the new westbound lane turn line from I-45 to Six Pines Drive. This work is part of the Woodlands Parkway widening project from Grogan's Mill Drive to I-45. The Woodlands Parkway widening project began around this time in February of 2018 and is anticipated to be completed in April of 2019. This project was funded in the Montgomery County 25-bound Woodlands Parkway will be widened from 6 to 8 lanes just west of I-45 to 0.5 miles west of Grogan's Mill Road with additional auxiliary lanes between signalized intersections, so do expect some traffic around the Woodlands area, specifically Six Pines, and a lot of construction. We'll be right back with our special guests.
What's the worst that could happen? Bro, give me a piece. Give me a piece. Come on, give me a piece. Give me a piece. Come on, man, you get going. I'm the best friend. I'll get you homework.
We want to welcome today's special guests, Chastity Duncan and Justin Gates. Members of the FFA, thanks for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about FFA for the students that may not know what it is?
FFA is a national organization where we practice leadership. It's not all showing, it's just where we practice leadership and it's a lot of fun.
Tell us about your biggest accomplishment this year in FFA.
So this year I brought home my very first belt buckle and banner at a prospect show at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds with my shorthorn heifer.
Then this year I also placed 5th and 2nd at a major show with my pigs, which was a first for me.
What does leadership mean to you?
In FFA, leadership is everything. We strive to teach all of our FFA members how to become a leader or how to become an even better leader than what they already were when they got into the program.
What is your favorite activity in the FFA and why?
My favorite activity has to be CDEs, which is judging trips, and I judge livestock, so we go all over the state of Texas and judge livestock.
My favorite contest in the FFA is probably the talent contest. I compete with students from schools all across Texas with their talents, and I sing a little bit and compete at all these contests with it.
What experience do you have that would help you in FFA?
Experience for me is the most important, leadership. Just so when I get out in the workforce, because I'm a senior this year, so I think it's going to help me a lot to be a leader and out in college and stuff.
Explain the different opportunities for FFA members to receive awards recognition through their involvement in the FFA.
The FFA has many different opportunities and contests in order for you to receive awards or recognition. The main ones are LDE contests, which is leadership development, and we have CDE contests, which is career development, and you can also compete in shows showing livestock or even non-livestock projects.
Are either of you competing at any rodeos or competitions for FFA?
I think our next rodeo is Houston, which will show our livestock there. And then we have area CDEs and stuff coming up, which those are big.
What would you say to a student who is interested in joining FFA?
So that it's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of friends from all over the state of Texas. I have friends all the way up by El Paso and Lubbock and everywhere just from being in FFA. So it's just a lot of fun. You get to learn leadership skills, to do a lot of fun things.
All right. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, guys. I'm Gabe, your weather anchor for today. Let's get into today's weather with a high of 71 and a low of 63 with a 0% chance of rain. But it looks to be mostly cloudy on Thursday. We can expect a 30% chance of rain showers. We will have a break from rain on Friday, then on Saturday with a 40% chance of storms. That will bring in a little colder weather. And not giving up easy, winter is not giving up this easy this year. Now, if we look at the pollen levels for today, you can see that it's going to be a medium amount of oak, ash, and birch. Now, for the fact of the day. Bees are notorious for their stings, but humans aren't the only ones who experience this pain in the neck. In protecting their hives from outsiders, guard bees will actually stay by the entrance and sniff the bees that come in. If there's a rogue bee from another hive trying to steal some nectar, the guard bee will bite and sting the intruder. That's it for the weather. We will now throw it to Nurse's News.
Hey Conroe High, Nurse Lou Becky here to talk to you about medication. Medication can be an important part of staying healthy and feeling better, but it can also be dangerous, especially when it's not used correctly. So there are some important things to consider when you take any medication. Always start by reading the label, all of it. Reading the label will help you understand if what you have is the right medication for your symptoms, and the label will tell you the right dose. Only treat the symptoms you have. Some products are for one symptom, some are for many. Don't treat for cough if you don't have one. More doesn't mean better if the medicine is treating conditions that you don't have. Follow the directions on the label. Taking too much of a medication can hurt you. Only take the amount directed and don't take another dose too soon. The label is going to tell you how often you can take the medication. For example, take it every 4 to 6 hours. Be extra cautious if you have to take more than one medication at a time. Many over-the-counter medications have the same active ingredients. For example, the cough medicine you're taking may have the same medication in it as other medications you're taking for pain relief, like Dayquil and Tylenol. If you take them together, you're probably getting more than the safe dose amount. Compare ingredients before you take more than one medication at a time. Don't use medication that's expired. Get rid of any expired medications in a place where children or pets can't accidentally get to them. Medications have real side effects, from small issues like an upset stomach or trouble sleeping to liver and kidney failure. So before you take a medication, make sure you check with a parent and you understand the right way to use the medication. Aspirin, as an example, is used for a lot of reasons, so people think it's completely safe, but using it if you've recently had a viral infection can lead to a very serious disorder called Reye syndrome, which can cause liver and brain damage, even death. So it's important to know any names and doses of medications that you take regularly, and if you need the medication to be available at school, don't bring it yourself. District policy says a parent has to check your medication in if you have to take it during school hours. Most medications should just be taken at home. Don't take medications that will make you drowsy before coming to school, driving to school, taking a test, welding, culinary, cosmetology, not things we should be doing when we're drowsy or somebody's going to end up with a really bad hair day or worse. So be careful, Conroe High, and have a great day.
We want to finish up our newscast today with a few announcements. The art department went to vase competition this past Saturday, and the following students received scores of 4s on their artwork: Jocelyn Hayes, Alora Grimes, Janelle Bonilla, Lainey Kraft, Ivana Licona, Chase Nelson, Sarah Anderson, Sergio Benitez, Michelle Campbell, Casey Jerisu, Gabriela Mendoza, Amanda Perez, Jonathan Torres, Brooklyn Stouts, Diana Felix, Melissa Elvira, Rocio Mejia, Celeste Ortiz, Taylor Morgan, and Catherine Valley. Victoria Gillen, Faith Jones, Michelle Norris, Lauren Vargas, Christian Garcia, Alexa Carrillo, and Sarah Parks each received 4s on 2 pieces of art. Also, Taylor Morgan, Sarah Parks, and Jonathan Torres' work also advanced to state and competition in April. So please congratulate all of these kids on their beautiful artwork and a job well done. The Automotive Technology 1 students competed at the District 7 Skills and Leadership Conference. February 14th through 16th, 2019, and did a great job. Congrats to all these students. Aviation Main Tech, David Rivero Gold, Diesel Service Tech, Amato Mello Gold, Billy Curry Bronze, Zach Foley 4th place, Marine Service Tech, Elizabeth Pineda Silver, Litzy Campo Bronze, Motorcycle Service Tech, Luis Martinez Gold, Kevin Avalos Bronze, Auto Engine Short Block team of Ethan Collier, Carson Langford, Amado Mello, Tino Morales, Best Show of Gold, Auto Engine Photo Panel Project, Jesse Apodaca 1st place.
Interact Club has a meeting today after school in the cafeteria. Need service hours? The Conroe High School Leo Club will be meeting in room 202 on Wednesday, March 6 at 3 p.m. Join us for snacks, games, and information on our upcoming service projects. We will be talking about the upcoming week of happiness. Sports medicine is now accepting student trainer applications for the 2019-2020 school year. Stop by the training room to pick up an application. Applications are due Friday, March 22nd. Congratulations to Clayton Garlick and Kay Limpin for placing 7th out of 227 teams in the THSBA Lake Livingston tournament with 2 bass weighing 7 pounds, 13 ounces. The Conroe High School bass team has 1 tournament left on Lake Conroe in March. Several of our teams are looking for a big tournament to earn a spot at regionals in April.
Those are all the announcements that we have for today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to follow us at KTIG News on all social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
As always, Conroe High School, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for KTIG News.
For Jaden and Ken, Morgan, Imani too, Logan, Torianto, Cardi Ray, and my Jada Boo. Ooh. They like when Uncle says that when I win, I say, ooh, say need my style, anything to make you smile, though. Come here, I ain't seen you in a month. Come here, give your uncle